Coach, obviously, throughout the season, you guys have had the, I guess, shorthanded, I guess, kind of injury-riddled team. Just, I guess, going about that, like, what are some of the, I guess, challenges from a game planning standpoint, especially going against a team like South Carolina?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, South Carolina's really, really talented, and they just stretch you in so many ways on both sides of the basketball. Dawn's done a tremendous job of building a program here, and she just continues to reload every year. In terms of just our game and the challenges with a limited number is, you're just limited in what you can do. We don't have our normal lineup. We don't have our bigs. At the same time, there's things that we could have controlled tonight that we didn't. We didn't do a good job of boxing them out. We wanted to force them to play in a half-court game, and we didn't do that. So are we shorthanded? Sure. Our motto for the year is becoming, because there's a ton of things that we've got to work on to get to where we need to be. And so that's our stance. At the same time, we're going to be shorthanded for a while, so we've got to figure it out. So that can't be an excuse or a reason why we don't do some things. And so, yes, is it challenging? Sure. But we tell our team all the time, you can do hard things. And so in terms of us not boxing out or not getting back and getting the ball stopped, whether we have 7, 10, 12, that's something that we can control. And so we've got to be better at controlling the things that we can control, whether it's 7 of us or 12.
For sure. And I guess from an offensive standpoint as well, I know, Joni is out and has the fractured wrist, things like that. Just what are some ways, I guess, you kind of plan to, I guess, work around that and kind of get some scoring going?
Well, it's difficult, especially tonight because South Carolina is so long, right? And they're so athletic. They cover ground quickly. They can switch multiple positions and, not lose anything. And our roster hasn't really played against them. They're either freshmen or they're returners who didn't play against this team last year. And we tell them all the time, there's a difference in, like, being in the car and driving the car. And so now we've got some players driving the car that have never driven the car before. And until you actually are on the floor and play South Carolina and play a team like that, we can tell them all day long, like, you got to do this, you got to do that. I'm looking forward to seeing how we respond after this, in practice tomorrow. We're going to obviously go back and watch it on film, and then we've got to get prepared for the next game. But this is going to be a year of learning. Until you have gone through an SEC season, it's really hard for them to understand what that feels like, what that sounds like. And so they got a taste of it tonight for sure.
Yeah, and one more for you. If I have it correct, I believe you coached Chloe Kitts on the U18 team.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, she enrolled early, playing with South Carolina now. Just what are your thoughts on, I guess, the way she's been able to, I guess, develop her game, and also just the fact that she's even, I guess, on the court at this stage?
It's fun to see Chloe out there. She's a great young lady. She's super versatile. She can rebound really well. She shoots the ball. She can put it on the floor. She's highly skilled. So, she's someone who can play multiple positions. She was a lot of fun to be with this summer. She's someone who wants to be elite in everything that she does. So really enjoyed the time that I had with her this summer.